Happening right now, Arlington County is holding a public review meeting for the next phase of HQ2. They're answering questions about architecture, land use, and transportation. They want to hear from you. They want your input. Amazon's HQ2 opening date still a ways off, but it is already a hot button topic for people in Alexandria, really here in our region. A lot of you are worried that move could drive up housing costs, and for good reason. The Seattle-based tech giant has been accused of leading to a rise in housing market prices. A study by the financial tech company Self Financial shows the Seattle Metro had the largest jump in rent prices across the country from 2009 to 2019 over that 10-year span. Now, we don't know if Amazon is to blame for this, but could this be an omen of what's to come when HQ2 opens here? Joining me right now is Dr. Terry Clower, a professor of public policy at George Mason University. Dr. Clower, thank you for being here with us.
Thanks, Lorenzo.
All right, so of course, this isn't the first time affordable housing has been noted as a problem in Northern Virginia. How do you see Amazon affecting the situation? How has it affected the situation? And how do you see it affecting the situation going forward?
Well, the biggest impact we saw from Amazon HQ2 announcement was an almost immediate reduction in the number of homes for sale, particularly in Arlington and Alexandria. And some of that was quite honestly, probably folks being a little speculative, saying that, do I really need to sell my home right now, or can I wait for a few years when that ramp up of employment's really going to start driving up demand and get a better price? So we saw an absolute drop in the number of homes for sale, and it was a sizable drop. That going with the overall trend that we have in this region that most of us know about, that there aren't that many homes for sale to begin with, has caused prices to rise. Right. So we did see a little bit of an uptick in the rate of growth of housing prices so far. Obviously, the last year has been more difficult to tell, but we would anticipate that increased demand is going to cause prices to rise.
Yeah, immediately after this pandemic ends, I'm sure that played a role in this as well.
Oh, it has. Yeah. And it's been a little bit mixed because, there have been some folks that decided that maybe living in a high-rise building in Arlington wasn't the best thing to do during a pandemic. So there's been differential effects that we've seen. But what this really calls for more than anything, and Arlington and Alexandria are both working on this, we need broad-based long-term solutions to the housing supply in our region, because it's very much our prices go up because there just isn't as much housing as we need for the population that wants to live here.
Yeah, and staying on that topic, Dr. Clower, what can the government do? What kind of policies can they implement to help mitigate this issue?
Well, some of it's a matter of programs that we've been doing for a long time in terms of helping families that have affordability trouble, but we also need to just increase the supply. So some of that's going to happen as a part of the Amazon HQ2 development project there at National Landing, but also it's a matter of, can we look at rezoning issues? Maybe there's issues about accessory dwelling units. Are there avenues of where we can reuse certain land? Maybe commercial buildings that are not in demand anymore that can be reused or maybe raised and rebuilt as housing units. It's not going to be one solution fits all of it. It's going to take all of these efforts to try to address our housing affordability issue.
Yeah. All right. So we talked a lot about the bad here, the lack of affordable housing, but what are some of the benefits of the headquarters going up in Northern Virginia?
Well, there's two main benefits. One is, of course, it's the direct jobs that we have, but it's also important for this region that these are jobs that are tied mostly to private sector activities. Amazon choosing Northern Virginia and the DC region as a headquarters site means that we can compete for something other than just federal related jobs.
All right. Good points there. Dr. Clower, thank you so much for giving us some of your time tonight.
Yeah, thank you.